Good morning, friends. I thought we might spend the day together, starting out with a walk in the garden in the morning. 9 times out of 10, you'll find me out here in the early morning hours with a cup of coffee in hand, barefoot, just checking in on things, enjoying the flowers, and just taking it in. I changed the way I did my raised beds this year. I just kept it really simple. I didn't go overboard. With us moving in the middle of summer, I really didn't want to burden new homeowners with a big garden. So I did do one cherry tomato plant, a couple other little things, but mostly flowers this year, which looks very different than my usual garden, but that's okay. More than anything, I'm just thankful to be able to get outside and get some sunshine. And because I like to prioritize being outside, a lot of times that means my house gets a little bit neglected. But usually, sometime in the morning after breakfast, I'll come into the kitchen and just do a quick 10-minute tidy, put dishes away, wipe down the countertops. And at the very least, I feel like my kitchen is somewhat put together and I have dishes ready to go for the next meal that I cook. So that's really my goal. With the kids home all day, it doesn't need to be perfect. A done something is better than a perfect nothing. Before we go any further, I kindly wanted to thank Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. Wayfair has incredible fulfillment options, easy returns, and they have the widest and deepest selection of amazing products for every single part of your home. I have been a longtime fan of Wayfair and recently got some goodies for the new house that I'm so excited to share with you. Caleb is the best dad in the entire world, and Wayfair helped me make it possible to make his grilling dreams come true for Father's Day. I'm very excited. I was able to purchase him a new Blackstone grill, which is something he's wanted forever, to be able to cook delicious hibachi or pancake breakfasts on a summer morning. And with all the outdoor time we have this summer, we are excited to put it to use. And spending time outside with Caleb is one of my favorite things to do. And so I really wanted to create this cozy sitting area for the front porch at the new house with this beautiful rocking chair set Caleb helped me put together. These chairs are beautiful, they're high quality, and they were very affordable. I may even end up getting another set so that I have 4 all together. Nothing says a classic timeless front porch like a beautiful Boston fern. And I also picked up this gorgeous ceramic planter from Wayfair. I could not get over the quality. It is super heavy duty, beautiful quality. I don't have to worry about it knocking over in a windstorm, and the color is gorgeous too. I also recently picked up this knitted throw blanket. Oh my word, the color is such a rich, creamy color, and the texture is beautiful. It would be so pretty on any surface, inside or outside here on the covered porch. I just want to sit under it and enjoy a good sunset. So shop Wayfair for all things outdoor on wayfair.com or on the app. And again, a big thanks to Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. As a kid, I remember going to the pool every day in the summer, and now it's so fun to be able to do the same with my kids. And we like to go pretty much every day. But I have this galvanized bucket. I've had it for years. I thrifted it. And I'm just sitting that on the dresser in the mudroom to put all of our sunscreens. That way, if we leave the house and we're doing a non-swim activity, we can put it on, or I can just throw it in my pool bag. And so far, that's working really well. I also washed some new pool towels this morning, and it feels so good to have fresh new pool towels. I have not bought new pool towels basically since I first got married. So I decluttered the old and got some new. And now that my house is somewhat put together and ready for the day, it's time to get myself ready. And this is my quick 5-minute, no makeup look. I use tinted serum mixed in with my favorite SPF. And then I might do a little bit of light bronzer, some eyebrows. I'll curl my lashes. And if I'm really feeling fancy, I'll put on mascara, which I did today since I was filming. I don't like a fussy makeup routine. I really like to keep it simple and minimal. I have pretty naturally straight hair, and so I use this Revlon blowout tool. Once my hair is probably about 80 or 90% dry, I'll just run through it really quick. It takes me less than 5 minutes. It's not perfect, but it's a quick, easy way to do my hair for the day, and at least I feel somewhat put together. It definitely helps with flyaways and frizz and gives that smooth blowout look. I've used it for years and love it. And next on the agenda, I needed to do some grocery shopping. We were out of everything one of those weeks. So big grocery trip with the kids. And once I get this all brought inside, I thought it'd be fun to just share a weekly grocery haul. Okay, we are back from the grocery store, getting everything unpacked, and now I gotta get it put away. But first, I figured I would share a quick grocery haul. So I'm gonna dive into some freezer items first. That way I can get them put away, and then we'll dive into the other stuff. But starting out, I got some honey chipotle salmon, some wild caught salmon that looks delicious. I ended up picking up 2 because they were buy one, get one free in the freezer section. And I've been trying to be more careful and just cautious of what I pick up as far as salmon goes. I've been trying to only buy wild caught salmon. So the freezer section is usually your best bet for the price. I also got this Simple Truth wild caught sockeye salmon. It was on sale, so I picked up 2 of those as well. I also got some freezer chicken fried rice. I picked this up because my kids love chicken fried rice, and it's just a really quick, easy meal to keep in the freezer. It's ready in like 5 minutes. And if there's a day where they, want to have this for lunch, maybe I'm making a big salad or something for myself and I want to serve them something else. This is just really easy and delicious. And then last freezer items are some popsicles. It's not summer without popsicles, right? Me and the kids love these Outshine bars. We got grape and strawberry. Okay, and then coming back over here, I love these Core Power Elite protein shakes. The strawberry one is my favorite. It tastes like strawberry milk. It is so good, and it's 42 grams of protein. The other thing I really like to use these for, I also got some vanilla, are for my Ninja Creamy, my ice cream maker. I've been doing a strawberry Core Power Elite with some zero sugar cheesecake jello in the Ninja Creamy, and those two together, so good. And then I end up mixing in some graham cracker and some fresh strawberry, and it tastes like a strawberry cheesecake ice cream concoction that is delicious. We might have to whip some of this up today. I also have these Siggy's probiotic drinks. My kids really enjoy these. I do too. We make a lot of smoothies in the morning as like a snack, and so these are a great base. My kids get a bunch of probiotics this way, make sure their gut is staying healthy. Got some apples, got some cherry tomatoes. I don't have any in the garden yet, so I figured this might be my last batch that I have to buy. Got some broccoli here. And then we've got some sandwich bread here. I've got the Dave's Killer Bread, the white bread. I really like this, and my kids do too. I personally like the thin slice sprouted whole grain bread. They're only 70 calories a slice, and I'll do sandwiches, toast, all different kinds of stuff with that. We picked up some deli meat and cheese. So we've got some oven roasted turkey and some American cheese. I got some sauerkraut. I was in the habit last summer of making this. I'm gonna have to do it again this summer, but I've been kind of lazy, and so I've just been buying this brand. It's really crunchy, really, really yummy, just on the side with whatever I'm eating. I just honestly eat it for gut health. It's got tons of, live probiotics. It's fermented. It's really, really good for you. Along those same lines, I've been buying some broccoli sprouts. Sometimes I'll do alfalfa sprouts, but I actually really enjoy these on a sandwich, or I'll just throw them on top of whatever salad I make just to get some added nutrients. Some produce here. We've got some zucchini, and I'm gonna make zucchini noodles tonight, I think, to go with the Marry Me chicken. I've been really enjoying that this summer. I've got some fresh mango here. Love mango, and I've been obsessed with making mango salsa for our salmon. So I do mango, jalapeno, a little red pepper, some red onion, and some avocado with lime juice and coconut water. Oh, it's so good on any piece of meat, or even by itself. It's delicious. I've got some hard taco shells. We're gonna do some beef tacos one night for dinner. I've got this Protein Plus thin spaghetti. I'll make some kind of meal with this. Not sure what yet. I'll mix up some light sauce. I've got some marinara somewhere in the pantry too. But pasta is always a quick and easy option. Got some avocados here. I've been eating a lot of avocado lately, primarily in the morning, but then also I've been making chicken salad, and I've been using avocado instead of mayo in my chicken salad, and it's really yummy. Already mentioned that. We've got some 2% milk here. We don't drink a ton of milk, but a fair amount. And then I do have some oat milk as well. And no one in our house is non-dairy, but I really enjoy the taste of this. And I've been doing oat milk and trying to find a way to just make my coffee a little bit lower calorie, a little bit less sugar. And so I've been doing oat milk and some monk fruit sweetener in my coffee in the morning, and it's actually pretty good. I'm starting to get used to it. I've got some heavy cream. I'm gonna use that to put in our Marry Me chicken sauce. I've got a bunch of cottage cheese. We eat this like crazy in this house. It's a great little snack for some added protein. We've got some granola. One son in particular, Graham, loves granola. He could eat it every single meal if I let him. My other two like it on yogurt, but they wouldn't eat it by itself. But anyway, we buy just a small bag of granola. This is another thing that I love to make. I've just been kind of lazy and busy lately, so I haven't been able to make some. Maybe I should do that here soon, make a big batch of granola, but this is just great on top of like a yogurt fruit parfait, or even just with milk. I like to have this as a little dessert treat for myself at night sometimes too. Got some bagels. The kids love their bagels. We've got regular cream cheese and strawberry cream cheese. I've got some yogurt for them. This is the yogurt they really like, and they'll do that with the granola and some fruit. This is my favorite coffee creamer. It is delicious, so good. But like I said, I'm trying not to drink too much of this. I'm kind of saving this for special occasions and when I just really want a sweet treat, or on the weekends. I'm trying to just not consume so much of it, because it's not the best thing to be consuming first thing in the morning. Although coffee is sacred and zero judgment to be had with how you enjoy your coffee. I've got these baby carrots. My kids love baby carrots. I also like this kind because I can cut it up and easily throw it in a stir fry. We've got some jelly and some peanut butter. running low. Also running low on the avocado oil spray that I like to buy. I like this because one quick spray on your pan is 0 calories, so it's a great way to cook. You guys know, if you've been around my channel, I love this seasoning. I just ran out. I basically put it on everything. It's so good. I've got more of this Jell-O cheesecake mix. I bought some Cool Whip because we're gonna make a not healthy, but delicious strawberry poke cake here in a little bit. Me and the kids might try to do that. As far as cheese goes, I just grabbed some mozzarella pearls. I love to have these with some cherry tomatoes and balsamic and basil. So, so good. I've got some goat cheese. This is my favorite cheese to top on salads. And then I really enjoy these when I need a little crunchy snack. They're the pretzel crisp bites, and it's the honey mustard flavor. Really good. I've got some salad mix. Got 2 things of blackberries. Love blackberries. Got some sweet corn. Again, just because it's grilling season, you can't get enough sweet corn, right? I don't know what happened to the box here, but I got some peppermint tea. I've been enjoying that in the evenings. Got some eggs, some red grapes, just to snack on, asparagus, these petite potatoes. I've been loving this particular potato because there's a mixture of gold, red, and then purple potatoes in there. And it just makes for a really colorful, beautiful side. I've got a cucumber for salads or snacking, some mushrooms. I recently tried this barbecue sauce at a friend's house and really liked it. The flavor was really nice, and it's nice because it's unsweetened. So again, if you're trying to avoid processed sugar or just watching your calories a little bit, this one is really good. Got a rotisserie chicken. I will easily go through this in a couple days. I top it on my salads. I'll make wraps with it. Just kind of my lazy girl method of meal prepping, and it's really good with barbecue sauce. I've got chicken breast for the Marry Me chicken, and then I've got 2 things of chicken breast tenders. I like to buy the tenders because they're cheaper, but also they grill really fast and they're really delicious, and they're easier for the kids to like cut and eat themselves. Sometimes these big chicken breasts are like too much for them. And so having them in tender form is quick and easy, and we will grill these up and eat them for dinner one night. Like I mentioned, we love to do smoothies, so I just picked up some more frozen fruit. Got some green onion, got some blueberries. We go through sweet potatoes in this house like crazy, so I picked up some more sweet potato. Same thing goes for bananas. We go through a lot of bananas. Got some lemons, and then I've got some tortillas. I've got these 0 net carb tortillas. They're only 25 calories per tortilla, which is pretty incredible. And we're gonna do tacos one night, so I'm gonna use these. And then I love the carb balance tortillas for wraps and everyday use. There are 17 grams of fiber per wrap, so you basically get almost half of your daily value, if not more, of fiber in one wrap. So I try to sneak one of those in a day. Did I mention this? We got a watermelon. Gonna have to cut that up. And then for the kids, I always like to buy a couple little snacky things. So we got some veggie straws and some Pirate's Booty. And these just go with like their sandwiches at lunchtime or for a quick snack. And yeah, that's everything. The kids and I went strawberry picking the other day, and so we have tons and tons of fresh strawberries, which is one of my favorite things about the summertime. And I decided it would be fun to make a strawberry poke cake. This is one of my favorite summer recipes. It just tastes like the 90s. If you know, you know. But you'll start out just by making a white cake from a box if you're lazy like me. And yes, as soon as I start baking, usually little heads start popping out and they want to know what goodie we're going to have, or they usually want to help. But made the white cake mix, got that going, and putting that in the oven, and then we're gonna start the delicious strawberry sauce. This is a recipe I just remember relatives bringing to like 4th of July barbecue. It's such a pretty cake. You can add blueberries as well if you want more of a red, white, and blue feel. But to my saucepan, I added a quart of freshly cut strawberries, and you want to add a half a cup of sugar. I'm using monk fruit sweetener. That's what I had on hand, and the juice of half of a lemon. And you're gonna let this cook on like a medium high heat for about 6 minutes or so. You'll notice the strawberries start to thicken, and that's when you can turn off the heat. You can see here how glorious that is, and it smells amazing. Once you get to that thickness, you want to turn off the heat, pour it into a separate bowl, and let it sit and cool off. Once you pull your cake out, you want to let the cake and that strawberry concoction cool for a good while. I would say at least 30 or 45 minutes, but you want it to be completely cool. Once it is, take the back of a wooden spoon and poke holes into your cake. And it's kind of fun. The kids usually like to do this too. But then you'll take 1 packet of strawberry jello and you'll cook it with the stovetop directions. It's really simple, just takes a couple of minutes. Once that's cooked, you're going to use a baster. You don't have to use a baster, you can use whatever, and pour it over that cake mixture, and this makes the cake. Don't skip this step. Once those cooled off strawberries are ready to go, you're also going to top the cake with that as well. And man, oh man, does this smell delicious. It's beautiful. Oh, there's nothing like fresh strawberries in the summertime. Then to finish it off, you're just going to use an entire tub of Cool Whip. I like to use the extra creamy Cool Whip, and this makes the cake. Oh man, it's so good. You can top it with strawberries, blueberries for a festive look, and it's a beautiful, delicious dessert. And just like that, I'm actually over at the new house at the land, and I really have been wanting to tackle this powder bathroom vanity that's getting ready to go in here in the next week or two. I just felt like it was a tad bit too orange, and so I'm using the Easy Off method, which is spraying on a can of Easy Off, letting it sit for about 30 minutes to 60 minutes, and then rinsing off with the hose. And we'll see how this turns out, you guys. I will keep you updated, so stay tuned. But I got this first coat on, and I'm gonna let it sit in the sun while I give you a little house update. Whew, okay, I'm hot. Let's go head inside, coming in through the garage. Okay, so when you walk through the garage, this is what you're greeted with. I'll turn around so you guys can see it better, but I don't know where we were at the last time I showed you guys the mudroom, but it's been painted, or the trim has been painted throughout the house, so you can see how it looks. It's so pretty. The trim color throughout the entire main living is called Whitetail by Sharon Williams, and it's just a really pretty, creamy off-white. On this north side of the house, it definitely looks starker, like more white, and then when you go to the south side of the house where it gets more sunlight, it looks a bit warmer. So I think it ended up being perfect. And then in the laundry room, I'm not sure if anything has changed since the last update, but cabinets are still there, sink is in, butcher block countertop is in. And then over here, you really can't see anything yet because they have it covered for paint, but up above these upper cabinets, they built out this really pretty wood table for me for folding, and that is going to get stained, so it won't be painted. Coming into the kitchen, the biggest update in here is the hood vent and the countertops, which came in yesterday, I believe. So taking a look from here, you can see the hood vent, which is going to get painted the same color as the cabinets. And then the island trim work isn't totally done yet, but you kind of get a feel for how it looks. I love the way that the legs turned out. But this is the countertop. I'll pull this back for you guys so you can see it. So I didn't want to pull too much off, but you can see here, this is the quartz. It is so pretty. I absolutely love the veining detail. It's very earthy. I think on camera it pulls a bit grayer, but in person, a lot of these colors look brown and taupe. There's some gray in there too, but I absolutely love this countertop. So it's the same on the island as over there. And then they're actually coming back, I believe tomorrow, to do the backsplash in the same quartz. So all of the backsplash will be quartz as well. All the doors are in here because they got sprayed. Same color as the trim. I don't think anything's really changed in here other than the trim paint. It looks like they were up on the scaffolding today, maybe painting the ceiling. Is my guess. They were painting ceilings yesterday, so I'm sure that was time consuming for sure. But it's just so fun to see the trim painted and see how it looks finished. You can see here in my office, the trim color looks so much warmer, again, because it's south facing with that sunlight, so you get a better look for how the color really looks in person. And everything in here is covered, but it's looking good. So fun to see the rocking chairs out these windows, and look at that view. Is that not glorious? We had our first tree casualty. I'll take you guys out there in a little bit and show you. And the middle tree there is also sick, so it's gonna need to come down, but it's okay. We still have those two really big, beautiful trees, and then we'll just have that much more of a view out at the cow pasture. So I'm not too upset about it, but it was sad to see a tree fall down. So I wanted to come in here to show you guys our master shower, but it looks like they started a coat of paint in here today. The bathroom in here is just going to be pure white by Sherwin-Williams, both the trim and the wall. And I just really wanted like a white, clean finish because our marble in here has a lot of veining and it's fairly busy, but it's really beautiful. You can see our well, you can't really see our vanity, but it has a marble top. And then you can't really see in here either, can you? But this is the shower. And I love how it turned out. The floor over here, oh, you can't see it. Darn it. I'll put up a clip. I think I have a couple clips on my phone. I'll put them up if you haven't seen them. I did share this over on Instagram. So if you follow me over there, you've already seen it. But the niche there is a fun hex tile. And then the wall is just like a fun marble subway tile. And then there's a look at the doors. They need to be cleaned, but they are painted now, which is kind of fun. Oh, and here's our paint map. But this is a fun view of the kitchen. Love that island. Love how that turned out. I don't know if I showed you guys the pantry last time. Did I? I think I did, but we'll take a little look in there. The refrigerator is in, but we're waiting to install. Here's the pantry. So this middle shelf here, I can put the light on, there we go, is going to serve us like a countertop. So we have put lots of plugs in so we could do a microwave or crock pot or coffee pot, whatever we end up doing on this space. We did it in kind of a budget-friendly way instead of doing actual counters in here, and then we'll have shelving all the way up. So plenty of storage, just a really functional space, hopefully. Just giving another look at the kitchen from this angle. And I love that when you look out, you just see the woods. The inside of the front door is painted. We ended up doing painted newel posts, but the tops are not on. Those are getting stained. So the base will be painted, the tops will be stained, the stair rail will be stained as well. And then the stairs, the treads are gonna get stained, and then the risers will be white as well. And then in the powder bathroom, the tile floor is covered, so I can't show you, but I'll put up a picture of what it looks like. It's this beautiful marble penny tile. But we have white tail painted vertical shiplap in here, and this room looks like it maybe needs another coat of paint, but it was painted today. It looks really good. It's kind of dark in here. It's really hard to see how the color is pulling through on camera. In person, it looks, I would say, mostly green, maybe a hint of beige. It looks really dark on camera, doesn't it? Let's get the light on. There we go. I think it's pulling more of the green now, but oh, this is a pretty color. It's called Avenue Tan by Sherwin-Williams, and I really like it. Then we take a look back. Just love those windows. They let in so much happy light. We'll take a look upstairs too. Oh, what are these? These are, oh, this is the paint for the boys' room. We picked the color Sherwin-Williams Breezy, if it'll focus. It's kind of like a bluish gray. It's kind of a dark blue, actually. The boys really wanted a dark blue, which I let everyone pick their own paint color for their room. So I may end up regretting that, but we'll see. Coming up here, this window lets in a ton of light. Looks like there's another paint map up there. See if anything happened. I don't think so. I think just the trim's been painted in here. This is Emma's color that she picked. The color is called Rosebud by Sherwin-Williams, and it's a really pretty, I would say it leans more pink, but it has a little bit of a slight kind of mauve-y purple undertone. Of course, she wanted pink. Nothing really to share in the kids' bathroom. And then the boys' room over here will be that pretty blue color, which I think it'll be beautiful with the white trim and some wood twin beds. I still have to find some furniture. We'll see what I end up picking out. And then the railings will be stained. I think those might be new. Get a feel for up here. And yeah, I think that's it for house updates for today, guys. So we had our first tree casualty. Came down in a storm, but you can see the rot. Ugh, makes me sad, but that's okay. It was sick. Looked kind of scraggly anyway, but I noticed the cows hanging out by the fence. It's my new normal now, guys. Well, hello. Hi, pretty. You eating your dinner? Okay, so I just finished rinsing the dresser. We'll see how it dries, but Caleb stopped by with the kids and dinner. Got some tacos here. Yum. Didn't end up cooking tonight because the night just got away from me, but I'll try to come back and show you guys when it dries and how it turns out. But for now, this is where I'm going to end the video. So thanks for hanging out with me today. It was super fun, and I hope you enjoyed the little house update. Hopefully my next one is the empty house tour. We are so close, you guys. So stick around, stay tuned for lots of fun content, and I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye.